Simple things, outreach media. Simple things, outreach media. Simple things, simple things, simple things.
Immortalized in the annals of American history, is the story of what happened in 1620, when the Pilgrims stepped off the Mayflower onto Plymouth Rock. This story is often told as the birth of Thanksgiving, but did you know that this story has its origins right here in the Bible? According to History.com, the Mayflower left Plymouth, England, carrying 102 passengers, an assortment of religious separatists, seeking a new home where they could freely practice their faith, and other individuals, lured by the promise of prosperity and land ownership in the New World. After a treacherous passage and a brutal winter aboard the ship, most of the colonists remained on board, where they suffered from a variety of illnesses. Only half the original number made it to the spring. When they finally came ashore, they were surprised to be greeted by an English-speaking native. Several days later, he returned with a partner, who taught the Pilgrims how to cultivate corn. He also taught them other domestic and survival skill. In November 1621, after the Pilgrims' first corn harvest proved successful, Governor William Bradford organized a celebratory feast and invited a group of the fledgling colony's Native American ally. And that, my friend, is the history of Thanksgiving in a nutshell. By now you may be wondering, so what's new? In answer to this, let's switch focus to the book of Revelation. And if you've made it this far into the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Please like and share my video and feel free to leave a comment below. In chapter 12 of the book of Revelation, John is shown a rather scary and apparently confusing scene, characterized by a pregnant woman and a dragon with 7 heads and 10 horns. The setting is in heaven, but then changes, like a Hollywood movie, to a wilderness here on earth. It then varies between both places and time. The plot thickens in verse 15, when, quote, "The serpent cast out of his mouth water as a flood after the woman, that he might cause her to be carried away of the flood." And in verse 16, the drama continues, "And the earth helped the woman, and the earth opened her mouth, and swallowed up the flood which the dragon cast out of his mouth." Okay, all of this sounds like another one of Miss Jeanette's exciting reading class. But what on earth does this have to do with Thanksgiving? Friends, the answer is found in verse 16. "And the woman fled into the wilderness, where she hath a place prepared of God, that they should feed her there 1,260 days." Here's the deal. The key to unlocking the book of Revelation and the Bible in general is found in the correct understanding and application of its symbolic language. So in this case, one would need to know what is woman, dragon, wilderness, earth, flood, etc. in prophetic language. In a previous video entitled, Unlocking Biblical Codes, I covered these keys a little more in depth. For now though, in order to make the connection between Thanksgiving and the Bible, one would have to look at the reasons for these religious separatists fleeing Europe, what was happening in Europe at the time, and match that up with movements towards the birth of America, the role of America in Bible prophecy, and the fulfillment of this vital time prophecy in Revelation 12. So, that's our research assignment for this week. Friends, as I always reiterate, this video is not meant to be an in-depth Bible study on the subject, neither is it intended to convince or persuade anyone. However, I'm merely presenting the framework from which you should start your own research. Please revisit this video and leave a comment below when you have done your own study on this vital bit of Bible prophecy. Happy Turkey Day!